If you don't got no sauce, then you lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my nigga, we really popping this shit for real, nigga. Yeah.
What's poppin', y'all? So, back with another video. Got a story for y'all today. So, today I'm gonna tell y'all how I got this scar on my face. I was like 7 years old, and I was in Dayton, Ohio. And I was at my grandparents' house. And my grandfather was a pastor. He owns a whole bunch of property and stuff. And they houses on the alley. He owned a whole bunch of them houses around there too. So he was leaving one day. He was going somewhere to go do something. I asked if I can go with him. And he was like, "No, you need to stay here." I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm trying to go with you." He was like, "No, you need to stay here with your grandmother." So I was just like, "Nah, bro, I'm trying to go with you." And he was like, "Nah, you need to stay here." And I'm like, "Bro, take me with you." And he was like, "Nah." I'm like, "Take me with you." He like, "Nah." So I'm like, man. I was outside playing. I had my little Hummer, a Power Wheel Hummer, you know what I'm saying? I was whipping back in the day, you know, pulling up on hoes.
Boy, if you don't...
So he was like, you know, "Don't go back there messing with that dog." Cause he had a guard dog right there. His name was Lucky. He left, I was mad. So I rolled back there. I was like, "What are you gonna do? He ain't gonna tell me what to do." So I rolled back there. So I'm like, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? I'm riding back there. I get out. I'm looking at his ass. He looking back at me. We looking at each other. So I start walking up to him. He in this little house, little dog house. I'm looking at him. I'm like, "What you trying to do?"
We.
So I'm juking him out and shit. I'm jerking at him and shit. And
What?
he just like,
You'll be a dead son of a bitch!
I go up and I start trying to pet him. And so when I try to pet him, you know, he was cool at first. So I started petting him, you know, he was cool at first. And then kept petting him. I petted him like, I pet him and run. So I petted him 3 times and I ran. So I thought to myself, oh, he's cool, he not doing nothing. So 4th time I tried to pet him, I didn't run. So I was like stood there, tried to pet him. I got down on my knee.
The fuck is that?
I was petting him, he was cool. And he started growling. I'm like,
Why you tripping, Devo?
"What you tripping for? You was like, you cool, you chilling, bro. Like, why you acting like that?" And so he just kept looking at me. I was looking back at him. We looking at each other like, "Nigga, why you staring in my eyes, nigga? What's happening?" So as soon as I got up, this hoe jumped on me, like both paws right here, jumped on me. So I'm like,
Get your fucking dog, bitch!
he bit the shit out my face. Like all this right here was gone. I had a gash on my face. I was bleeding everywhere. Punching this dog. I'm trying to get him off me. I kick him off me and stuff. I hit him in his nuts. And he got off me. And I flip over. And I'm like trying to crawl and scratch away from this crazy ass dog. And then he bit my ass. Like teeth in my ass. And I'm just like,
How your ass feel?
I'm running back to the house. I'm yelling my grandmama name. I get in there. I'm running. I'm like, "Granny." She's like, "What happened? What happened?" And then she was coming out her room. She had a basket full of clothes. She seen me. She dropped it. She was in shock. She didn't move for like 5 seconds. She was like, "Oh my God, what happened?" I was like, "The dog bit me." She was like, "Oh my God, oh my God." She got a washcloth out the closet. She put it on my face. And we was like, it's just crazy. So, mind you, my granddad had pulled back up. So you already know how that went. He got out, he started wigging. He was like, what happened? What happened? I was like, "The dog bit me." He was like, "I told you don't mess with that damn dog. Now you see what happened." I was like, he was going crazy. I was like, "Relax, bro." He was going crazy. So they threw me in the truck and we was pushing to the hospital. I'm talking about, it looked like a scene out of Tokyo Drift. We was pushing to the hospital. So I get there, they bring me to the emergency room and stuff. Them people looking at me like, "Oh my God." They took me to the emergency room, put all them needles in my arm. I don't know how. I was in one spot and I went to another. And I was like, I was tripping. It was crazy. So they had the suction tube on me, trying to suck all that blood off of me, like, cause I was in blood, bro. I don't know how, but my whole family was there. Like, they was there in less than maybe 45 minutes. Like, it was crazy. Not just little family, like my whole family was there. Like, it was crazy. By the time they got done, you know, doing what they had to do, and the doctor like stitched me up, put the gauze on me, and it was like, all right, we finna take you home. And then my other grandparents that came, it was like, oh nah, bro, he coming home with us. Y'all go back to y'all house, he coming home with us. I got in the car with them. We rode back to their house. And then as soon as we got to the house, we were sitting there in silence. They was just looking at me. You think about it, bro, I could have died, bro. Like, real shit, like, I could have died. Like, if he bit that much more, I would have lost my eye. Any more, I would have been dead. So they had cleaned my gauze, you know, changed it. And then they told me to go to bed. I was laying down, I was thinking like, bro, you should be dead right now, but you're not. It was crazy. So I woke up the next morning, mind you, they held this open. Like, the way they stitched it up, like, it was held open. You know what I'm saying? So I had to sleep with one eye open. That shit was so uncomfortable, bro. So next day, they was just looking at me. Like, it was crazy. I couldn't look at myself for like 2 weeks. Like, I looked like something out of a horror movie. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was the scariest, one of the scariest moments of my life. Hope y'all enjoyed that story time. You know what I'm saying? I got more on the way, more videos on the way, more funny ass content on the way. So make sure you subscribe. If you watch my stuff and you not subscribe, you a hoe. Cause that's fake. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Channel finna be funny as hell. Make sure you follow all that. That's at the end. Keep coming back for more.
How your ass feel, Mr. Jones?